far. It's been pretty standard on both sides. Definitely McCree's coming out of both sides. Zenyatta's and Divas have held sway as well, although Diva's more interchangeable than the rest. We'll wait for them to actually leave spawn, because Slasher's trolling.
I'm going to say for right now, do not be fooled. It is very unlikely that B-Drop is going on. We've been trolled by offense all day. I don't want to believe the dream is alive. But take a look here at the defense for times where it's a little bit harder to troll when you run out of spawn. It's going to be Zombs here on the Zarya, Forsaken on Reinhardt. Real is going to be on Lucio, Too Easy on the McCree, Shadowburn on Genji, and Slasher on the Zen. So Slasher been repping the Zen for most of the day, having pretty good luck on it here too.
Yeah, he's had a really nice Zen. He's had a really couple clutch transcendences to save his team. For the most part, and as someone who's not on the roster, he's played really well for them. Now, on the offense, I'm going to give it a second, because I really don't think we're going to see most of these things. Now, I will say that Linko is going to be playing McCree, pretty sold on that one. Hui is going to be playing Zarya. He had a great Zarya on Dorado. Mini does finally come up on Reinhardt, also played a really nice Reinhardt. B-Drop is going to play Diva, Tekaside will play Lucio, and Spo on the Zenyatta.
Alrighty, so offense going to be on the way here. We'll see just what is going to be fueling it. But again, Diva has really been applying more pressure here for these first point offenses all day long. Really good at rushing down defensive positionings. And again, the defense not wasting any time. They get right into it. Yuma2e picks off Forsaken. But Too Easy and Shadowburn retaliating in a flash. Too Easy with the double kill.
Good God.
Shadowburn following up. And it's going to be a quick, decisive fight here for the defense, despite being the first to lose one player.
Yeah, they crushed that, and now they're coming around. Yeah, they stagger that really late. Hui was hiding, thought he was safe behind the wall. Nope, speed booster on the wall, took him out pretty late. They're going to have to wait for him to come up. Another 5 seconds, 10 seconds on the defense.
The one thing about the offense here is that the offense gets so many cracks at this first point because of how quick the spawn point is, which makes this map an absolute terror to play and ranked in overtime. But either way, the offense is going to be moving forward once again. Reinhardt leading the way, speed boost is out, and they're not wasting any time. They are going right in. Shadowburn on the Mini, Yuma2e on the Forsaken. Both teams down their shield tanks. But Zarya is so charged up right now. Zombs at 90 energy, bombs Linko right out of it. Too Easy with the follow through, gets a double kill towards the end, and that is going to be it. Defense holds once more. And that's just scary when you see a Zarya running at you with that level of lighting. It's just like, oh man, not like this. Is it Christmas time already?
There's a reference to the Running Man movie, but I can't make it right now because I'm not certain of it. But there's a guy who glows like a Christmas tree in that.
Oh, Too Easy right now, opening with the Deadeye, looking for one happy little skull. Graviton Surge though comes in from the defense. 4 people getting sucked in. They do take out Technicide, but Forsaken dies for it, so not the best value off of Graviton. It's still starting to turn the way, though. Shadowburn is illegal on the Diva. Ghost that backline has Spo in his sight. Actually has to back out. Almost bites off more than he can chew. Main important thing here, though, that the offense is forced back in. Oh, no, you must Linko. Takes out Shadowburn, lands a shot he's looking for. Here comes the offensive Deadeye. Skull's not really getting too much, but with the offensive Transcendence, they are pushing the defense back. They have zoned themselves space here on the point. And the defense is a little bit of trouble here. They do need to run on here with their bodies, but there's also the idea of throwing good money after bad. Regardless, here comes the Transcendence. Earthshatter on the way as well. Forsaken swing the hammer, has 1 kill, looking for another. Here comes the Diva ult towards the end, shield up. Back and forth here between the two teams, but the offense picking up 3 kills. This should be it. Spo now with the cleanup. Here comes Shadowburn at the last hour with the Dragon Blade, but that was just a waste in all senses of the word.
Yeah, definitely just threw that one away. The good thing for Shadowburn is he's been doing so much damage on his Genji that he should have it back up next time he needs it. But even when they were posturing outside that gate, I guess they bought themselves about another 40 seconds on the defensive timer, though. But I thought it was just a bad choice to even try to come back in there.
All right, so offense now on the way for the side of CLG. A little bit troubles taking first. WeUnited holding off for a while. WeUnited, though, they're down to Dragon Blade for the next fight. As Too Easy opening here with the Dragon Blade, or Deadeye, being really aggressive once more in the defense. Shadowburn going so far in, and this is risky. Anytime you do that, you can really get punished by the offense. They're not going to get punished here, though. They back out a bit, and that's good. I mean, it bought them a lot of space and a lot of time.
Yeah, so now they're going to be able to hold on this very first point. Linko goes down to Shadowburn in the back line, so that's going to be in a very aggressive defense coming in now.
Yeah, they count the Sound Baron again. They're pushing right in. Too Easy able to take out Mini. 2 extra kills here for the side WeUnited as Too Easy just feasting in the back. The long range McCree snipes as D.Va has to go all the way back into her spawn door. WeUnited looking absolutely fearsome right now.
Yeah, this style has been definitely what WeUnited prefers to run. Super aggressive. Anytime they get a single kill, you better start on thinking about retreating or going forward because they will absolutely cut you up.
It is high noon for both sides. Deadeye's on the way out. Mini, though, going to be the one to fall. Too Easy getting more off his Deadeye. Here comes Graviton from the defense. It is a full group hug. 4 people are in there. Too Easy and Slasher with the fall through. Everyone going to die. Oh my goodness. Big plays coming out from WeUnited.
They're so aggressive, and they get away with it. Every single time, they get away with it. I don't know what you do to stop this, but I think that maybe if this next push doesn't work out the way that they want, especially with the Sound Barrier initiation, you got to start thinking of changing up your composition.
Well, Childburn's gonna have a Dragon Blade here in the next fight, and Transcendence. They could just blow both here. This would be a pretty good improvised combo. Shadowburn coming in over the top, using Verticality to his advantage, comes in, Dragon Blade at the ready, get right into the Sound Barrier, and goes down to Linko. They did not combo those two altogether. Transcendence, I mean, it did come out, but it wasn't on top of Shadowburn. Yeah, so it's still back and forth here. The defense isn't necessarily out of it. They are pushing the offense right back, and they will hold. It's just a little bit more messy than it probably should have been. But this is rough here for CLG right now. I mean, they're on the verge of getting held in second.
Yeah, they've got, what, 2, maybe 3 good pushes left in them. They haven't switched up anything on their composition-wise. They're going to stick with it. They're pretty much on the verge of having all 3 tank ultimates up, though. So if Mini can hit a nice Earth Shatter, it's going to bode well for their chances in this next fight. But so far, they've just been bullied out and aggressed upon.
Here comes the Earth Shatter. Knocks down 3. Mini with the opening. Not getting as much as you'd think from that, though. Zoms and Shelburne able to hold on. They take out Mini before he does more damage in the backline. Graviton comes out here from the offense. Technicide and USV will get the fall through. So, offense still getting more than not here. As USV finishes off the triple kill, makes it a quad. That is one charged up Zarya right now, Hex.
She's angry. Totally, with the 4K on Zarya, and we saw this on Dorado. When they were really at their best is when Hui was able to be super aggressive. Him and Linko carried that squad on their Dorado defense. I'd like to see them try to get back to that here.
Hui still at 100% energy. Zarya practically a DPS character when she gets that charged up, that into the fray. Offense not too much right now in the way of ultimates. They do have a Transcendence that they can use if things get a little bit hairy. And they're going to have to use that right now. They're going to use it to counter this Graviton. Forsaken, though, able to get to the back on the charge, takes out Mini. Still, though, 5v5, Linko taking out Shadowburn. Very even fight between the two, but Linko's still alive here. He's moving to the back line. He's going to be looking for it. Here comes the Graviton. Will there be a Deadeye? No, he's just looking for headshots right now. And there's the D.Va ult. Takes out 2. New Wombo combo we've been seeing more often as Linko stops Slasher from getting away. And, man, getting away from a Zenyatta, or getting away from a Korea Zenyatta is just mission impossible. Does not happen.
Yeah, I mean, they took down Forsaken in that fight. A lot of it started because Zarya was at 100%, melted his shield instantly, forced him to charge in, then Linko took him out, and with no shield tank up, you can run that combo.
All right, 2 kills coming out here from the offense, moving forward. They get 3 kills. Hui again doing all sorts of work here on the Zarya. Is charged up fully once more. 100% power. Melts Too Easy right out of it. Spo right now getting all sorts of Zenyatta fall through. And CLG, after a very rough second phase, is able to finish things out with 1:35 remaining here on the clock.
Score.
Alright, so they completed. It's kind of a slowish time for King's Row, especially King's Row we've been seeing lately. Definitely got stalled out in that streets phase, mostly just based on how aggressive that WeUnited was. They were unable to really punish that aggression for the first several fights, and then they just got on Hui's back. And a fully charged Zarya, as you mentioned, she's nearly a DPS character. I'd argue that she is a strong DPS character at full charge, and she's also a tank and also support in that phase too. So Zarya at full power really is her full form, and her full power of her kit comes to fruition there. So nice work out of Hui. We'll see if they can defend long enough to take this first map off of WeUnited.
Alrighty, well, taking a look here at the defense as it rolls out here from the side of CLG, a defense that is going to have to hold for quite a while. It's going to be Technicide here on the Lucio, Hui once more on Zarya, B dropped on the D.Va, Mini on Reinhardt, Spo going to be on Zenyatta, Linko, Might as well change his name to You Must McCree because I'm not sure he's going to be playing anything but McCree anytime soon.
Let's shoot for a new high
No,
score.
you would not imagine so. He's been probably the best McCree we've seen today. I don't know, Poro had his moments too. Everyone's played a really good McCree today, but it's been a standout definitely. All right, just fair warning, it is storming crazy here, so if I cut out, it means that my power went out. I apologize.
You know, it still wouldn't be worse than the days of Mr. Roboto
No,
Hex,
no.
where Comcast is doing terrible stuff. The days are actually behind us. I practically forget they happened.
I still have dreams, nightmares really, about Mr. Roboto voice. Anyway, on this offense coming out, nothing too crazy. It looks like it's pretty much their standard composition. It's going to be Forsaken and Zoms on the tanks, and it's going to be a D.Va and a Zarya. Too easy. On the McCree, Slasher will play the Zenyatta, Reels on Lucio, Shadowburn on Genji.
By 8 p.m.
Forsaken going to be leading right the way here on D.Va. D.Va is, of course, very aggressive in this meta. New defensive matrix giving them the ability to do that as Forsaken just rushes into the thick of things. Shadowburn, though, while that was going on, gets a backline, takes out Spo. There will be no defensive Zenyatta right now. And Lucio goes down. Both supports are dead. Shadowburn, the support assassin, moves forward, takes out Linko, and he is dismantling the defense of CLG. The fall through from the rest of his team comes in. That's going to be a very quick first capture here from the side of WeUnited.
I think what sets Shadowburn apart as opposed to some of the other Genjis and Genji play we've seen lately is just his use of mobility. The fact that he's able to climb this wall, do a jump, get to the back line so quickly. He was in that top perch before anyone even saw him coming. Able to spam it down from the top, able to find a good angle. He climbs walls and uses his mobility better than a lot of Genjis I see play.
Alrighty, well, offense moving forward here with the payload. Not going too far aggro. I think they're just going to use the power of their ultimate to secure this instead. Transcendence soon to be up. Dragon Blade about to be up. Lots of power here for the offense. Shadowburn going to be looking to charge right in here in a moment. And the defense actually being very aggro given where they are ult-wise. I don't like how far up CLG is. I think it's a mistake. And the offense now starting to move forward. Zoms at 100% energy. Zarya, very high energy right now. And here comes Shadowburn. Is in the backline, looks for Spo, slices him right down. Ends up being an Earthshower for his troubles. But Too Easy has his back, gets the double kill, makes it a triple. And Hex, the payload still moving forward for WeUnited. Right now, they might have CLG's number. My prediction of saying CLG can take this could be very wrong. I mean, it's only map one.
Right.
It can still turn around, but right now, WeUnited's definitely been looking stronger.
They look like they have everything together. It's been Shadowburn show, and then everyone else is contributing as well. They've got over 5.5 minutes to finish out this map. At this point, it would be the most incredible defense I've seen in Overwatch if they were able to hold them here. I've seen stuff like this, but it does not look likely.
Yeah, so they're moving forward, and it would take a lot here. I mean, time-wise, there's over 5 minutes remaining. Graviton Surge actually gets eaten by the D.Va ult, so not getting what exactly they want there.
I've been on that Zarya. It hurts.
Oh no, here comes Wamako Graviton in the D.Va bomb, the triple kill from the back. What do you do about that? Oh man.
Well, that's one way to stabilize your defense.
I mean, they did it with the bang.
I'm on fire.
Really cool to see new combos coming out the meta, using the new D.Va changes to their advantage with the offense. They've regrouped. They've all respawned there on the way once more. Forsaken does have Earth Shatter at the ready. Spo has Transcendence to try and deal with it, but it's not going to work if he gets knocked down by the Earth Shatter to start this out, so. Earth Shatter does come down, knocks down 3 members of the defense. 2 kills come in immediately as a fall through. Shadowburn, though, gets knocked to the ground from a counter Earth Shatter. Dragon Blade not going to do much of anything. And CLG not going quietly into that good night right now. Hex, they are fighting it back.
Oh, it definitely looked like a different team on this last defensive point here. And again, just look at Hui. Like, what color is that? That is like 200% charge.
It's bright. There's no other way of describing it. It's very, very bright. Graviton, though, about to be up for You Must Hui once more. So same for Zoms. So Zoms gets it up first. 3 people hooked in by that Graviton. They have quite the flop they're looking for. Shadowburn comes in a little bit late. Does take out Spo in the backline. Looking now for Lucio. Again, Shadowburn being the support assassin. Technicide goes down. 4 kills here for the offense of WeUnited. They crack the code at Shadowburn. just being merciless to those supports. And time-wise, 3.5 minutes remaining. So barring a real miracle here for CLG, map 1 will be going to WeUnited. Let's take a look at the mini though. He's moving in. Will he drop the hammer? No, he just gets dropped by Slasher instead. And there it is. Map is captured. WeUnited now up 1-0 over CLG.
Yeah, as I mentioned, WeUnited won the EU tournament yesterday. They're now looking like they're in prime position to take both tournaments in the weekend. So CLG needs to find something here. It's their next map pick. But that's surprising based on how well CLG played today. That was like the best
CLG
looked today.
Up until this game, CLG really did look stronger over the course of the day, I thought. And a lot of it came from the fact that Linko just looked more dominating on McCree and all the rest. But they haven't had a great answer to the Shadowburn, and Too Easy has still been getting very reliable contribution. So, and of course, that's not the takeaway from the other roles where we've seen really good tank play come out of Forsaken. We've seen Reels. It's hard to give too much credit to Lucio's because the best thing about Lucio is staying alive, but Lucio's aren't getting picked here for WeUnited. So Reels is doing a good job staying alive, keeping his team in it, and all the rest. But we will see what the map will be here in just a moment. It's going to be Hollywood. So if CLG is able to bring this back right now, Hex, we are going to be going to the legend known as Ilio. So for this, I feel like you gotta be a CLG fan going into this next map.
Sure, I'm for it. I picked this set going to 3 anyway, so it would make me look at least like I know something about this game. In Ilios, and it's Cilios, and you mentioned that we don't get to highlight a lot of Lucio play. I'll tell you what map's really good for Lucio. Ilios.
Oh, it's boops for days. There's no doubt about it. Into the pit, off the side.
Ilios,
just Lucio thing.
AKA Boop City.
You barely see any Lucio plays in the game, though. It really requires that gigantic boop. I mean, because you think about it normally, the two characters that probably get jilted the most in play of the game, Lucio and Zarya.
Oh, Zarya for sure. It's definitely Zarya because she's always in the play of the game, and the play of the game does not happen without her contribution, but it's always the pulse bomb or the dragon or whatever, or generally the barrage, or it used to be the barrage. But Graviton is the best supporting ultimate in the game. Never gets any credit.
Hex, just so you know, someone might be stealing your car right now.
No, it's like this guy's got a car alarm on my street. Do you hear the thunder? It keeps setting off his car alarm, and he just keeps having to go and turn it off. So
you're sure that it's not your alarm?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, we don't want you to lose a car. How would you play Pokemon Go?
You shouldn't be driving and play. That's how you end up.
No, not driving at the same time. Driving to the park and then playing.
I live in a city, man. I walk everywhere. There's like public transportation and trains, and like things are nearby I can walk to. I'm fine.
That'd probably be a thing, though. Like, I'm sure, like, you think texting and driving is bad. Texting and Pokemon, it's the next evolution of unsafe driving. Please do not do that. Either way, though, take a look here at the defense coming out here from the side of CLG. Gonna be Mini here on the Reinhardt. You must Linko on McCree. B dropped on the Diva. Spo on Zenyatta. Tuck the side on Lucio. And you must Hui be on the Zarya.
Alright, well, I'm going to give it a moment because we have an Ana on the field. I don't think it's going to happen. But I will say Slasher's going to be playing Zenyatta. Forsaken will be on Diva. Reels on Lucio. Too Easy will play McCree. Zoms on the Zarya. Shadowburn, of course, on Genji.
Alright, so yep, Slasher on the Zenyatta. You know, maybe he was saying there's like, guys, Ana? Slasher gets really excited about playing certain things, but no, he's going to go Zenyatta, the tried and true. Why not? Zenyatta is really, really good in this meta. The offense, though, setting up, they go alleyway on Hollywood right now. They're not going directly in a way that you might expect. But now Diva Gang on set point, a little bit back and forth, as Too Easy will get first pick off of the game, does get in on the You Must Link Up from the high ground, takes out Spo with a beautiful shot. And now 2 kills in favor of the offense. Mini takes out Forsaken, but anytime you bleed this early on defense, it's not a good thing, as WeUnited, they should have everything they need now to take this point. I don't see the defense bringing this back.
This is the Hollywood defense I remember. I knew that defense was all an illusion. So that is first point taken very quickly. Shadowburn's going to move forward with this orb, feeling very comfortable. He's going to take second roof. He's actually going to look for stragglers coming out of the wrong spawn door, but they're too smart for that. They are going to take second roof on the defense. Very quick first capture.
Everything going the way of WeUnited there. Defense just not able to get the pickoffs that they needed. I think that's probably another reason is why defense is so hard here. Is that it's so easy for McCree to come in and just bop someone immediately. And if that happens, good luck defending the rest of the fight, but defense is going to be trying to defend the rooftops here. What comes in from Shadowburn, but...
It did work out for him. I was actually a little scared for them with the Winston initiation on that first rooftop, but they are able to take it back. They're running this triple tank.
Here comes Deadeye here from Too Easy, trying to set the tone. Does find Technicide with one of those skulls, so now 65 advantage here. Lucio's down, there will be no AoE healing. Shadowburn takes out Yumaslenko, and even though the Earth Shatter comes down, really does not do a whole lot. Probably been better saving it is. No one dies as a result. Too Easy still on his rampage. Takes out Reinhardt as he tries to get away. And this is rough for CLG. They are getting just pretty much trounced right now in Hollywood. If they don't set some sort of defense here, they're not going to be able to beat the time that WeUnited's going to set.
No, they're getting absolutely bullied out. Their next hold is going to be on this second point. They're running triple tank, which has, in theory, should be surviving longer, but they're getting picked apart on it.
Graviton Surge comes out from the offense, looking to pile on. 3 members of the defense in that group hug. They come out the Transcenso, so it protects everyone inside. Transcendence one of the better counters to a Graviton Surge. Defense picks up 2 kills.
There they go.
Deval comes in towards the end. I don't know if the Deval towards the end was really needed.
It's kind of odd.
A little bit of a waste there from being dropped.
Get through this.
Alright, so defense will get a full chance of reset here. We'll see if they take the rooftop. Offense can be back in sooner than you might think. They've been dead for a while, so offense going to be resetting. Here comes Shadowburn. Golden Shuriken's on the way. He's just challenging the rooftop outright. Doesn't care that the Diva's up there. Oh no, he's found both supports. This is what Shadowburn's been doing all map long, but no! Linko from the back says enough of that. Leave my supports alone. Takes out Shadowburn. That's big here for the defense. It'll buy them a bit of breather. Of course, there is no res to bring him back up. They just have to wait for Shadowburn to come back over the old-fashioned way.
I feel like Hui is only on the Winston in response to Shadowburn, really. I feel like he'd rather be playing a different tank or a different hero.
Winston coming out here with the Power Edge for the defense, clearing off the rooftops. One of the better way of doing it with Winston knockbacks. So this is difficult though. The offense right now, they're coming in from all sorts of sides. Too Easy comes in with the Deadeye. 3 skulls lighting up for a split second. The defense having to back up, and no, he still finds a way to get Spo. Wow, how does this keep happening? Shadowburn comes in with the fall through, takes out Yumaslenko, and that's it. This is going to be point here for WeUnited.
Yeah, it was really nice positioning. I like what you say. You mentioned they were coming in from all sides. They had that main force up front, kind of bullying them back by the slow John Wayne walk of the High Noon, and then the backside Shadowburn's over there with the orb on him, ready to clean up anyone who retreated in that direction. So, death from all sides, as you mentioned.
Zombs and Too Easy, they're piling on. They're going very deep in the backfield with Shadowburn. They don't even care. That's how far deep they are. 2 people are back in the payload. Everyone else for WeUnited here is on deck. But as much fun as this is being able to spawn doors, they need to back out here and reset. No need to be arrogant here when they're on the verge of saying a very quick time.
Well, it was going to be much worse, and they still have a chance to hold here, but that defense did solidify a little bit in the second stage, so now this isn't the sub-4 minute time we're about to see.
Oh, Zombs over the top. Here comes the Death Blossom. Gets flashed by McCree immediately, though. Does force out the defensive Transcendence from Spo as Yumaslenko counters. Both teams 5v5 right now. In comes the Earth Shadow, though, from Forsaken from the back. Sets up his team. 3 kills coming in here from WeUnited. In comes the Sound Barrier. Late to the fight, but still very good. Gonna let them finish this out. And Shadowburn right now looking for Spo. Gonna deflect right in his face. WeUnited about to finish this out with a very quick Hollywood.
Pretty quick, 5-10, I believe. Yeah, math on point. But it was about to be like 3 minutes. Just how fast they took first and how fast they were looking on second stage. So 5-10, it's reasonable that they can beat this. Not probable, but it was looking a whole lot worse. So I'm going to say they beat it because Ilios, man. Ilios.
Good old Ilios, the one and only. I mean, that's what you have to hope for, if nothing else. It's a quick time, but if you want the Ilios dream to live, you got to root for CLG here as they take to the offense. But take a look here at the defense as it sets up. Look at Slasher. You know, deep in his heart of hearts, you know he wants to play Ana. He's making the case right now. I can hear Slasher in my head pleading for the Ana. Don't think it's going to happen, but the dream would be real. But take a look here at the defense as they roll out. It's going to be Forsaken here on the Reinhardt. Too Easy on the McCree. Shadowburn on Genji. Rio's going to be on Lucio. Zombs on the Zarya. And Slasher, he has lost his persuasive argument with his team. He is going to be on Zenyatta. Rip Slasher.
You know, like, we're already bored of Zenyatta. That's how impatient we are. We didn't see Zenyatta for months and months. Now we finally get Zenyatta playing. We're like, well, where's Xana? It's never pleasing everyone, is there?
I mean, it's like Thanksgiving with the relatives. You don't see them for months and months ago. Gee, I miss them. Then you have Thanksgiving. It's like, I don't miss them. I'll see them next year.
Yeah, totally sick of them already.
All right, well, that is the defense rolling out. What are you seeing here on the offense, X?
It looks like it's their lineup that they've been running most of the day. It is B dropped on the Diva. You must Hui back on Zarya. Spo will play their Zenyatta. Tech aside on the Lucio. Mini is going to play Reinhardt. And you must Linko must play McCree. So they have to set a blazing fast time, 5 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock to complete the map. Shadowburn, of course, way out front, trying to get damage in early. He is a fearless Genji.
Yeah, for Shadowburn, there's points where, gee, I have 50 HP, I should back out. No, Shadowburn's response is to go deeper. He is full
HP,
Leonardo
man.
DiCaprio.
50 whole HPs.
I mean, think about that. That's like less than one McCree shot, and he gets right to the back line, looks for Spo, and he has just been a terror. Absolute efficiency as he got in the Spo there for the defense. Goes on the Mini, slicing, dicing here with shurikens, no less. This is just the beauty to watch here from Shadowburn, really causing the offense some problems. They have to be careful, though, not to go too far deep. I don't like going this deep, but like I said for Shadowburn, we must go deeper.
No problem.
He's got Dragon Blade up for the next fight, so
I don't know. I'm going to attribute at least like half of Shadowburn's credit to Zoms. He just always hits him with his shield. Like, you can't even shoot at Shadowburn without charging up Zoms. He's always getting that allied shield. He's already got Dragon Blade.
Yep, offense is resetting. They're going to have to deal with that Dragon Blade here in a moment. Easier said than done. It's going to be up to Yumaslenko really to deal with it, but they're rushing right in. Too Easy goes down. The McCree battle going in favor of the offense. Mini on the Forsaken and Shadowburn. If you're going to be a hero, here's the time. The Graviton is up. Slice and dicing wombo combo on the menu. Mini goes down. Double kill here for Shadowburn. Double kill for Zoms. The saviors of WeUnited. Going to hold strong here, and hey, this constitutes a Hollywood defense.
It does. It is not a myth, but that's exactly who's been carrying this game for them for a while now. It's been Zoms and Shadowburn. It makes perfect sense that they combo their ults together to really hold down a point that, for all intents, like, CLG, that was their best shot at it. They took out 2 kills really early.
For them, they don't have a whole lot of time. They need to get this point immediately and then just run like the wind through the rest of the map. It can be much easier said than done. 2 seconds until the 2-minute mark here, and I don't know. It's just a little bit of rough times here, but they do come out here with the sound barrier, but immediately they get met by the Earth Shatter. Forsaken leading the way, sets up Shadowburn for that kill on the Tekka side. Shadowburn himself going to go down, so 5v5. Even if the offense wins here, this is
to the party. What was that?
I have no idea. Transcendence was like, Graviton comes in, but oh my goodness, Zoms with the face melting. Not going to be enough as Zoms, or B-Dropped comes in with the ult, takes out the...
You know what would have saved them in that Graviton?
Transcendent. Well, no, it transcends what? Not versus Diva ult.
Does it not? I think
no, that's burst damage. You're just dead.
Well, if it's far enough away, though, it doesn't do its whole damage.
No, but like he got the killing blow on all of it, so unless they were...
I'm just trying to mock Slasher because that Transcendence was weird. There was no reason for him to pop it there. He went in. But the bad news is 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to finish this map. They have to go unimpeded from this point to last. Fortunately,
dropped. And this is where, yeah, like you said, they have to be unimpeded. Even if this all goes well in Streets phase, it's gonna be like a minute 20 left to go to last. So any good play here at all from defense is going to be it, and a series victory here from United. Forsaken able to take out Tekka side. They're down AoE heals. Really sucks to lose your Lucio that early on in a fight. Shadowburn comes in over the top, takes out Yumaslenko. And I'm very confident calling it here. That's it. This is going to be game and series for WeUnited. My prediction was utterly wrong. I stand corrected. WeUnited getting into the grand finals once more. They're in the grand finals yesterday as well, so good cross-Atlantic play coming out from them. And again, Shadowburn coming into his own.
Yeah, it's we always talk about what's the problem, what's the problem that you have to solve. It starts with Shadowburn. It just absolutely starts with Shadowburn. Honestly, to be able to take him out, you probably have to take down Zoms first.
Oh, Rainblade comes out from Shadowburn, once again going to the back. Low HP, doesn't care. Really getting mitigated, though, by Transcendence. It's like, I'm slicing and slicing, but nothing happens. I'll tell you what happened, though. Even more delay, putting the game fully out of reach if it wasn't fully answered here already. Earthshot comes in for Forsaken, knocks down 2. He's going to rush right in. I expect GG to be called here any moment. And there it is. Linko says GG. And if CLG wants to win this tournament, they're going to have to do it from the lower brackets.
Well, it's possible. They can come back through the lower brackets. Lower bracket has been a bloodbath so far, though. I kind of want to catch up on that. But this is WeUnited. It's going to be hanging out here in the upper bracket waiting room for a while, waiting in the grand finals, which will be a best of 5 once we determine who's going to head back up here. They're already 1-0 in that series, by the way. They get the advantage of never going to the lower bracket.
Well then. And yeah, that's how it works here. Some people wonder, well, gee, why don't you just make it a full best of 5 at the end? It's like, that's not really fair to a team that didn't lose anything over the course of a day. Some differing opinions on that, but sort of where we stand on it.
There's a lot of different ways to do it, but we feel this one's fair.
We'll take a look here at the lower bracket to see what the next matchup is going to be.
All right, now, okay, so Melty is waiting here. Melty is in the lower bracket semifinals, kind of. Yeah, because Slow Motion needs to be playing the winner of Brother vs. EmpGG. So a little bit of a delay down here. There's still a couple best of 1s to go through, apparently.
So Brother versus Empyrean, that's going to be a thing.